All right, welcome to more fish TikToks. First one labeled bestie. God damn it. Okay, so you can't label it bestie if it's cowturtle, if it's the basement eel guy. This is not my bestie. Dude, what the... It's a walk? There's a ladder down into the eel pit? It's so cool and so bad at the same time. I hate it. Why is there no audio? Oh, I'm stupid. I muted the audio.
Chasing animals in the Sonoran Desert.
What?
So there's a lot more posts like that to see. But this is my first time seeing the eels in a week. And at the bottom of this, I've got some shrimp for him too. Yeah, so far I see Mealany, Neil, Mentally Eel over there. Oh, there's Bathtub. Been a while since we've seen Bathtub. Oh,
You've named an eel bathtub?
got a death roll going.
If nothing else, that is the worst decision he's ever made.
On over here. A little bit too big of a piece of food. So the eels actually will death roll to rip the food up. So when one runs off with a big chunk, meant for a bigger eel, it's totally fine. They'll eventually break it down. Yeah. And here we have Crunchwrap Supreme.
Bathtub and Crunchwrap Supreme. That's the names of his eels. Okay, interesting. Yeah, Jesus. Oh, bestie too. Great, cool. More cowturtle.
So today in the eel pit, I tested my water. Here is the water test results. You can see pH is high, ammonia 0, nitrite is 0, and even nitrates are essentially 0.
Nice.
So that's I keep getting a ton of comments about my filtration. This is it, a small canister filter.
Yeah, I would expect it to be clean water if it's the way that it's set up. It doesn't change anything about the problem that I have with the eels and their environment, but it definitely seems like a very clean environment. I feel like this could be really cool if done right. I just don't know why eels. Like, eels are just the worst pick for this rocky cement environment because they're just they have such sensitive skin and they like to lay on the bottom. Like, if you put anything else in there that was like well adapted for the cold water that didn't need to rest on the bottom or something like that, it would make so much more sense to me. The eels just don't make sense to me. Does this say megajaws? Okay, we're in like a neighborhood lake or something. And it's a muskie? Eating another muskie? Okay. I don't think I would call this megajaws. I think it's just cannibalism between musculong or pike or something. But sure, yeah, nope. That's megajaws. That's jaws. So scary. Cool. Jesus. Alright, that tank is kind of sick, I will admit. It does look overcrowded, but that's kind of how it is with cichlid tanks. And also, I think he's just cleaning the main tank at the moment. I don't really know how this works. Cichlid tanks, I think, tend to be overcrowded to stop infighting, is the idea. As long as you keep the tank clean, it's not a big deal. Are they connected, or are those two separate tanks? The one on the left has, like, nothing in it, and then he's got a smaller tank on the right that has a shitload of stuff in it. Is this where they go for the clean? I don't understand. They're separate? Interesting.
I want my mommy.
Was that a striped bass?
Surprise, it's me again. Did you know that in fishery science we actually have a term used to refer to that mommy, and it is BOFs, or big old fat fecund female. And because...
Okay. I've actually heard this before. I forgot this was a thing. Yeah, fecundity is like, fertility, basically. Fecundity is like how ready you are to have babies or how many babies you can have at any given moment. So a buff, big old fat fecund female.
because of their disproportionately high reproductive output relative to their
Damn, babe, what's your type? Oh, you know, I'm into boffs. Big old fat fecund female.
size, they are extremely important for their population, and hence why often maximum size limits exist for certain fisheries. Now you know.
Now I know. I kind of already knew, but now you guys know. Look at all the sweet little sprinteds. I love little sprinteds. My favorite family of fish. Maybe second favorite now that it's been split with leucissids, but they are just so beautiful. I'm potentially hoping to go on a trip to Malaysia And there's a lot of places where there's sprinteds, like these little guys that are normally in aquariums, like these little tetras and barbs and stuff like that, that you can just find in the wild, which is so sick. So hopefully I'll be catching guys like this in the wild at some point soon. I don't find that sound annoying. He's just dancing. It's just a kingfisher. Oh my god. Wait, I didn't even notice the cat caught a fucking goldfish in the back. What? How? It just reached in with one paw and pulled up an entire, like, that's impressive. Okay, maybe that other cat in the older video with the koi actually might have had a chance. Who knows? Cat nails are strong. Fair enough.
This unfortunate-looking fish has a face only a mother could love and is commonly known as a leather jacket. And the bad news for him is, he's secretly delicious and I'm hungry. These fish are well known for their agility and also their extreme intelligence. It's for this reason that most fishermen consider them a very worthy adversary.
Most fishermen consider them a very worthy adversary, and he kind of just lightly stuck the net in and pulled it out. It was actually extremely easy. It's actually probably the easiest thing we've seen so far.
Two at once. I got two of them at once.
He caught two. He caught two with one net just lightly placed in the water. Extremely difficult because of their extreme intelligence and speed. A battle any fisherman would find worthy.
Most people don't eat these little fellas, but this is a leather jacket. And
isn't this what we drew in that drawing fish from memory competition that I did with Christian and Maria? Wasn't this the last one that we had to draw, was the leather jacket, and Christian drew like a dolphin with a leather jacket on or something? I seem to remember that.
tasty little fish. These are really good eating, these little fellas.
Wow, look at the fins.
Super easy way to prepare them.
Alright, Chad, is that fin undulating or oscillating? Have you watched the ichthyology video? Is it undulating or oscillating? Come on, chat. Surely you all have watched my ichthyology lesson on movement, and you would know the answer here. Wow, nobody knows. Disappointing. Guess you'll never know. Ocean is so insane.
Marine viruses, because this shit is actually so interesting and so fucking crazy. So let me start here. Microorganisms make up 70% of all ocean biomass, right? But
that's not that high. Wait, microorganisms are only 70% of ocean biomass? Aren't microorganisms usually like... Wait, what? That's so small. Think about how many microorganisms are on just like my finger alone. Like billions on my finger alone. Probably. Maybe millions on my finger alone. And they only make up 70% of ocean biomass? I feel like it's usually way, way more than that. Biomass, not numbers? No, I understand. I understand it's biomass, not numbers, but that still seems very low.
Viruses kill off 20% of that every day. Every day! They kill off 20% of it every day. It's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. You know what I'm saying? But you would think like, that's fucking terrifying, which it is, I guess, if you're marine life. But, it's actually really important for us to a certain extent and a lot of other things because they kill off things like really harmful toxic algae.
She looks like a game character. No, she just looks like she'd be in a movie. Yeah, no, this is just kind of how microorganisms work. It's not really ocean specific. I mean, viruses just very quickly adapt and kill off a lot of things, and then the bacteria adapts to the virus so that it doesn't die on the next generation, and then the virus adapts to the bacteria's adaptation, and it goes back and forth forever. It's called an arms race. It's literally the evolutionary term, or the ecological term is an arms race. And it's extremely common, especially with viruses and bacteria, not just the ocean.
Who's this jerk? Man, he got me all excited. I thought I was gonna get to see a goat.
It's just him with a bunch of, what are they, Mayan cichlids or are they peacock bass? This is some like old person neighborhood. This is like a 60+ community that this poor kid is staying with his grandparents at the local. This is literally what this, I know where this is. I know where this is. I actually know where this pond is. I've been here. It's a 60+ community. This kid is staying with his grandparents and catching little peacock basses. Congratulations, buddy. You're a goat, all right. Well, this has 100 likes. So, how did you find this? How did you find it? And I happen to know exactly where this kid is at.
The most important fishing news, part 1.
Okay.
So for the first part of this series, we're headed to Florida, and we're looking at an ongoing study that started back in 2018, when researchers would start studying locally caught bonefish. Over
I love
the last
bonefish.
4 years,
They look so derpy. Just take a second and look at this fish. You're like, okay, if you start from the back of the bonefish and move forward, you're like, okay, barracuda, 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 and carp? All the way until you get to the mouth, you're like, holy shit, this is a fast-moving predatory fish. And then you get to the mouth and it looks like a carp.
Researchers would start studying locally caught bonefish. Over the last 4 years, they've made some pretty insane discoveries.
Always Florida.
This study would reveal that 1 in 93 bonefish had pharmaceuticals running through their blood.
Classic.
Would equate to an estimate 60% of their total population. Now you may be wondering how pharmaceuticals can end up inside of a fish. There's a few reasons for this, but the big one is going to be runoff into the oceans from pharmaceutical companies, leading to bonefish being able to directly get it from the water and any other smaller creatures that they feed on who've also ingested these pharmaceuticals. This is the type of thing that really shouldn't be happening. The most important fish.
Yeah, that's pretty, I don't know. This feels pretty obvious to me. The whole magnification and all that happens with pesticides, happened with pharmaceuticals. Didn't we read the one article? I feel like we literally did one of the news videos where we read about this study. Yeah, it doesn't have much of a negative effect on them yet, because it's still a pretty low concentration, and also it's like unspecified pharmaceuticals. But eventually, when the biomagnification becomes like it is with pesticides in some areas, once you get to the top predators in the ecosystems, I mean, they're going to have so much pharmaceuticals in them, so much drugs in them. Did you know channel catfish can oink? I did know that. You guys want to... Here, wait. I have something related to this. I have to hide screen for a second because there's sensitive information. I have something related to this, though. I was in Maryland recently, and with some friends, and they were fishing, and they caught a blue catfish, and we listened to the blue catfish croak. I took this video of this blue catfish that we caught in the middle of the night on the Nanticoke River.
Do the thing. Do the thing. Do the thing.
Yeah, he's not gonna croak right now.
There.
I don't know if you could hear it, but they do the same thing. They croak like that. Anyways, back to TikToks. No, he didn't eat a frog. They just make croaking sounds. You might want to be besties with this guy. Also, his last name is Buttkiss. Oh, shit.
Another one, thank you.
That's a beautiful.
Another one, thank you.
Okay, nice Johnny Darter.
Another one, thank you.
Okay, nice fantail darter.
Another one, thank you.
Oh, wow, that's a very pretty, I don't even know, one of the Persina. Not a shield darter or channel darter. Oh, it might be a channel darter, actually. That's cool. Yeah, I need to find this guy. I have all those other fish, but I don't have this one. I have not caught this fish. This is probably Missouri. I have not caught this one. What's in that creek?
To another episode of What's in That Creek. So it started raining right as I got to this location, but we're going to try the riffles there and way over there. First, we place our net down.
That's the same net. This is the Jonah's Aquarium net. This is the same net that I use. This person is in Missouri fishing for micros with the same net that... Is this person me? Did I record this video and forget about it?
Do our shuffle. Basically spooking any fish.
And he's kick-seining. I kick-seine. That's my thing. I do kick-seining.
And bam. There we go. We have one.
Fantail.
And this is a beautiful example of a male fantail darter. This has to be one of my favorite species of darter. They're just so gorgeous.
This has 70,000 likes. This has 70,000 likes. Bro, I need to take this guy with me. Let's get this guy in on an AVNJ's adventures. I'll just take him with me in Missouri. This is literally my alt account. He's using the same net in the same place as me and catching the same fish. How do I reach out to this person? I want to hit this person up. I can't do it from the internet though, because I'm not on TikTok. Oh, him, but not Eel Basement Guy? Yes, I would much rather collab with this guy than Eel Basement Guy. I guess I have to DM him on TikTok. I'll take a screenshot to remember. All right, last TikTok. She's a 10, but she tries to save fish from drowning every time she goes for a swim. No, I don't think that's the goal. I don't think that's it. I don't think she's trying to save them from drowning. That is it for today. Thank you everybody for hanging out.